I've been wearing the Apple Watch Ultra 3 Black Titanium for the last 9 months while running, working, traveling, playing at stores, sleeping, and basically living with it every single day. And after all that time, I have one honest question. Is this still the best Apple Watch you can buy? Or is it just an expensive watch that tells time? Oh, by the way, yes, the best feature of the Apple Watch is that it tells the time. Revolutionary. Absolutely life-changing. But thankfully, it does a little more than that. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I actually liked, what I didn't like, how the black titanium finish has held up, how useful it is for running and daily life, and whether I would buy it again after 9 months. This is not a spec sheet review. This is a real long-term review from someone who actually wears it every day. First, let's talk about the design. The black titanium model is honestly the main reason I still enjoy wearing this watch every day. It looks rugged, but also clean. It feels like a tool, but it still looks premium. Compared to the regular Apple Watch, the Ultra 3 has a much stronger presence. It's not subtle, it's big, it's bold, and people will notice it. But for me, that's part of the appeal. The black finish also makes it easier to wear with everyday clothes. With the black Milanese loop, it looks more like a premium watch. With the spot band, it instantly becomes a fitness tool. That versatility is one of the best parts. After 9 months of use, the biggest question is how does it look now? And honestly, it has held up better than I expected. I've used it during workouts, while carrying bags, as always, outside, and in normal daily situations where a watch naturally hits desks, doors, and random objects. And still, the overall look is very clean. That said, black finishes are not magic. If you hit it hard against metal or concrete, of course it can get marks. So if you expect it to stay absolutely perfect forever, you might be disappointed. But as a daily use watch, I'm very satisfied with how it has aged. The display is one of those things you stop thinking about because it just works. Outside, inside, during workouts, while walking, I really struggle to see the screen. The larger Ultra display is also useful when you are running or checking maps, notifications, timers, and workout data. Small difference on paper, big difference in real life. And for daily life, Apple Pay is still one of the features I use the most. Paying with the watch is so convenient that sometimes I forget how annoying it used to be to take out my phone or wallet. For running, the Apple Watch Ultra 3 has become more than just a tracker for me. It's a device that makes me actually want to check my progress. Distance, pace, heart rate, zones, route tracking. All of that is easy to see while running. And because the screen is large, I don't have to slow down just to read tiny numbers. The action button is also more useful than I expected. When I'm running, I don't want to swipe around the screen. I just want to press one physical button and start. Is it necessary for everyone? No. If you only walk sometimes and check notifications, a regular Apple Watch is probably enough. But if you run, train, or simply enjoy having a more rugged device, the Ultra makes sense. Battery life is one of the biggest reasons I prefer the Ultra series. With a regular Apple Watch, I always felt like I had to think about charging. With the Ultra 3, I think about it much less. For my use, it comfortably gets through a full day, including notifications, workouts, Apple Pay, and sleep tracking. And that matters because the best battery features is not just longer battery life. It's not just longer battery life. It's not having to care so much. For travel, this is especially useful. When you are moving between airports, hotels, trains, and random convenience stores, the last thing you want is another device, begging for a charger. Now, let's talk about the things I don't love. First, it's big. I like the size, but I understand why some people doesn't. If you have smaller wrists, or if you prefer a very clean and minimal look, this may feel too much. Second, it's expensive. This is not a casual purchase. And honestly, most people do not need the Ultra. You buy this because you want the best Apple Watch experience, the bigger battery, the stronger design, and the feeling of wearing something more serious. Third, some of the extreme features are things I really use. I'm not climbing mountains every weekend. I'm not diving into the ocean every morning. Most of my adventure is surviving a busy day and remembering to charge my iPhone. So, who should buy the Apple Watch Ultra 3 Black Titanium? I think it's best for three types of people. First, people who use Apple Watch every single day and want the best version of it. Second, people who run, train, travel, or spend a lot of time outside. Third, people who simply love the look of the Black Titanium model. If you are buying it only because it's the most expensive Apple Watch, don't. But if you know you'll enjoy the design, battery life, durability, and everyday convenience, then this watch can be very satisfying. After 9 months, would I buy it again? Yes, but not because it completely changed my life. I would buy it again because it quietly makes many small parts of my day better. Running is easier to track, payments are faster, notifications are easier to manage, travel feels a little smoother, and the watch still looks great on my wrist. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 Black Titanium is not necessary, but it is one of those products that becomes harder to give up once you get used to it. And yes, after 9 months, my favorite feature is still that it tells the time. Everything else is just a very expensive bonus. If you are thinking about buying the Apple Watch Ultra 3, I hope this long-term review helped. If you want to see how the Black Titanium finish looks after more daily use, I'll keep sharing updates on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.